Man, oh man, oh man, I am so excited. Wait. I got my snacks, got my beverage. No, they don't need to know what's in that cup. Nope. I got my snacks, my almonds, got my cheeses. I am ready. I am so ready. Wait. I gotta get on social media. I gotta let people know because our premiere is happening. The premiere is about to happen. Yeah, I gotta tag them. I gotta tag them. Oh, definitely got to tag her. Yep. I'm tagging people. Let me see. Let me post to my Facebook. Yeah, buddy, because people are going to want to see this. I know people have been looking for this from the beginning of the year because, man. The director, she is hot and she puts out some great productions. And, I'm just so glad that I'm a part of this and everybody's going to want to see this. But okay. So I'm good. But wait. There's supposed to be people that's supposed to be watching the movie with us. Come on now. Aretha, where are you? Are you ready for the movie, Aretha?
I am here. I am ready. I have my virtual phone. I am excited. Happy Friday, everybody.
I know. And I am so glad. I'm humbled that you allowed me to be a part of this great presentation talking about social less. And as the director, man, I'm just glad to be able to sit next to you and watch this movie today. Are you excited?
I am excited. Well, most of the time I stay on 10 anyway. So I'm about 12.5 right about now. And 9.5. Woo-hoo!
Oh, wait. I got to get the virtual door because Naya's coming in. Naya's going to watch us with the movie too. Naya, where you at, girl?
Hey, I'm right here. I'm already ready with my cantaloupe juice and I have my social media ready too.
All right, man, girl, and you know what? I am so ready because your character is a trip. So we got to make sure that everybody knows about what you're doing in this movie. But wait, there's always one of us that just got to be so special. I was trying to make sure she was here this morning and she was going through all the stuff, and I think she got the devil hanging out with her. So let's make sure. Brandy, are you here, Brandy?
Good morning. I'm here, baby. Good morning.
Wow. Yeah, Brandy, here. There's the chocolate covered almonds. I told you I'd give those to you. So make sure you got them, okay?
Okay, I got it.
All right. And welcome all of you guys to a special edition of the Unstoppable Story Show, where we talk to ordinary people with unstoppable stories. So I want you guys to come on in too, because the world premiere of the movie Socialless is about to get started, and we don't want you to miss a single second on it. So come on in, like and share. Put those comments in the comment section, and we'll try to get some of those up while we are talking today. But you know what? Let's really introduce our cast and our crew of this great production that we are going to be screening for the very first time today. And let's start with our phenomenal producer and director herself, the one, the only Miss Respect, Aretha Tatum.
Woo! I am excited. It's not just a comedic short, it's a campaign. So we may need to social less and do more. And I'm just excited about getting the message out there because everyone has a purpose. So it's time to live on purpose. And if that means stepping away from social media a little bit, it's time to do it.
Absolutely. And this is a great campaign that you're putting on. And we're going to talk a little bit more about it as we go through this great day today. But let's swing down to my right underneath, but she's definitely on top, actress Brandy Love. How are you?
Good morning, guys. Today is the day.
Yes. And how do you feel being a part of this great production and campaign that we're about to do today?
Oh, it's wonderful. I've known Aretha for quite some time now, and I'm reprising my role as Simone. And so I just can't wait for you guys. We all collectively worked hard on our individual, and I just want to see how it came together. I'm so excited.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for being with us here today as we do this world premiere. And we've got the beautiful actress, and also in our screen today, we've got Naya Sai. Naya, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, we are fabulous. It's a great day. How do you feel about today in this world premiere production?
I am super excited. The moment that Aretha posted it on YouTube, I went and I watched it. It was 12 something this morning. And I said, "Oh my God, I have to send this to everybody. They're gonna love it." I absolutely love the message behind it. And it's just great. Aretha, I've known you so long. You're family to me. And I love everything that you're doing. This video was perfect and amazing, and I'm gonna be sharing it on all of my social medias.
Woo!
Wow.
Thank you, Naya.
And we're gonna say good morning to the other producer, or the AKA the bean counter. You know, she was making sure that all the T's were crossed and all the I's were dotted, and make sure that Aretha got her check, that it was in the mail before we put her on screen. So let's bring our other producer, the not only a fabulous producer, but an award-winning author in her own right, Miss
Good morning,
Tennille
everybody.
Jackson.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. How are you, Tennille?
Oh my God, I am blessed and highly favored, Terrence. I count it a blessing as well as a privilege to be amongst some fantabulous cast members, the all-inspiring. I have to yield my title to her, Miss Aretha Tatum. To all of you guys, it has been such a fascinating ride. And I'm like Naya, I was up this morning like 12 something watching the premiere, and I told Autumn first thing this morning, I'm like, before you go to school, go watch Social Less. So I don't know if we're working against ourselves. I don't know if we're working against ourselves with the message, because I've been on social media all morning promoting the release of Social Less. So I don't know. But this has been awesome.
Well, you know, we're not only the cast, we're the clients. You know, so we definitely know what
Absolutely.
we definitely know what we are talking about. And as you guys are continuing to come in, thank you, Nikki Hammer from Chicago, watching us. Please like and share. You know, we don't have long left with Facebook to do watch parties, but you can still do a watch party with this. So definitely come on in, like and share. But as Aretha said in the beginning, you know, this is not just a
Excuse me.
Short. Yes.
Excuse me, Terrence. We forgot a very important cast member, Dr. Jacobs. Terrence Leverage, Mr. Unstoppable.
Let me go get him.
Cast member as well. I know you're in host mode, but you're a cast member as well. So I want to thank you for Social List as well. So, you know, every now and then, Tennille, you can give him an interview question.
Wait. Well, the doctor, he's with another patient. Dr. Jacobs!
Right. We gotta share the mic.
I am here. I'm your doctor. How may I help you today? All right, you know, we just having a good old time here on the Unstoppable Story Show, the special edition, meeting with the cast and the crew of this phenomenal production, Social Less. Not just a comedic short, but a campaign. So, Aretha, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. Where did the brainchild, I know where it came from, we know where it came from, but tell our audience, where did the brainchild for this production come from?
Well, actually, it's the same with all productions. God inspires me to do it because my main focus is ministry, and I use media, arts, and entertainment as a ministry tool. So it's always amazing to see the different ideas that God has given me. And then the fact that we've been in this pandemic shut down the industry, and then God gave me the idea, hey, everyone has a phone, we can do these projects virtually. And so I've been having a ball with all the different virtual projects and giving the actors a chance to participate not only in the comedic shorts, but the mission as well, to encourage, inspire, and uplift people.
I love it. I love it. But you know what? We're talking about social media addiction. And I'm going to throw some stats out for you guys because it's important for that people understand that this is real. And as a matter of fact, here, did you know that over 3 billion with a B, people use social media according to a study in 2018. So that was roughly 3 years ago. So we know that number has increased. But in that study, they also said that 2.9 billion were active on their mobile social media. I mean, we see Brandy looking at her social media right now. No, I'm sorry. But I got my phone right next to me. I got the laptop. I got a desktop. So, you know, we're always active on social media. And I think it's relevant to really put those stats out there. So, Naya, how did you know that there was over 3 billion people using social media?
I did not know that, but I do know that I'm one of those 3 billion.
So what do you use? What do you use social media for mainly?
Kind of like Shannon. I'm not gonna call myself an influencer, but I do post a lot. I have a following. You can follow me Instagram, XXNYHAY. I spelled that wrong. XXNYAHHAYNXX. I do a lot of spiritual posting, and I don't really follow up with my life too much because there's a limit to what of yourself you should be posting on social media. But I do a lot. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, and I'm on TikTok now because that's the new popular social media that everybody's on nowadays. And I actually just got a notification from TikTok too. Yeah.
Oh my God, is she living up to her character or what? Oh my God. So Brandy, as an actress, you use social media. What are you using social media for these days?
Well, as we stated before in the last interview, you have to do everything in moderation when you are social media presence. I'm an entertainment journalist, actress, so I have to cross promote every day. So Facebook and Instagram is at Loveling Entertainment. You guys can follow me on that platform.
Great, great, great. So let me throw out another fact while we a did you know statement, and I want to throw this specifically to the person who was our producer, but she also has teenagers in her household. So did you know that teenagers are 2 times more likely to suffer from depressive symptoms if they spend more than 5 hours a day on their phones, and 10% of teens check their phones at least 10 times per night. So Tennille, come on, speak to this in the social media. And I know you, so you probably got some things on lockdown, but talk about from a parenting perspective in general and having children and even teens who are using social media in the home.
Yeah, so no, I did not know the first stat, but the second stat, the 10% of teens, that does not surprise me because my teens are in that 10%. At least 2 of my teams are in that 10%. But yeah, I basically, as of this October, I'll have all teens. My daughters are now 12, 15, 16, and 18. So yeah, I definitely know about, teenagers using their phones, even going through like withdrawal symptoms if they're not able to be on their phones on a consistent basis, because for them is really how they are connected to the world, right? Like, because they really didn't come in knowing a time where there wasn't social media. So the way that they stay connected is like what Naya was saying, like IG, Snapchat. There used to be Musically, which I believe is now was TikTok. So they came in really connecting to social media. Absolutely.
Wow. And Naya, I want to ask you to jump back in on that because as an 18-year-old, you're one of the teens that we were talking about. So what do you think about that stat? Were you surprised to see that as well?
The first one, I believe it said, if a teenager spends more than 5 hours on social media, they're bound to have some depressive symptoms. And I completely 100% agree with that. It's when you're on social media, you see a lot of other people and then you start comparing yourself to them. And that could be one of the first things that puts yourself into a depressive state. You're like, dang, I want this. I want to look like this. Like, why can't I have this? Or somebody might have a whole bunch of followers, or somebody could be bullying you on social media. It happens. There's a lot of trolls on social media that just come and say random things for absolutely no reason. And some people, everybody reacts to things differently. You may be one person that doesn't really get bothered by it, but you could also be a person that's like, okay, I have 20 great comments, and then this one person says, ugh, why are you wearing that? And then that hurts your feelings.
Yeah.
So it really kind of depends on who you are. I'm not quite sure about the 10% of teens at least 10 times per night. Is that as in like the middle of the night while sleeping, they wake up and check their phone?
I'm sure it's probably all of the above, from the moment you walk in your door to the moment that you maybe lay your head on the pillow. I know. Here's another fact related to that I'm gonna confess to, but don't judge me. But 71% of people sleep with their phone next to them. you know, and but here's my disclaimer, because I'm probably one of the oldest people on this screen right now. And we come from a day where the telephone, that thing that was connected to a cord, that then was connected to the wall, that then was connected to my bell before it was AT&T, that thing, it would be on my side of the bed, because my wife was like, I ain't answering that phone. Okay. So it just became inherent that a phone is next to my side of the bed. So it's not like I'm up at 3 a.m. checking social media or.
Terrence,
No,
I don't think that flies. I don't think that flies because we have been without corded phones for a few decades now. Because and I'm saying this like I am definitely guilty. I think that's how come it was so easy to want to be a producer on a project such as this, because I can heavily identify with it. Like I won't necessarily say I'm an addict, but I won't say that I'm not either. So because as all of these different stats come to light, I'm like, really? Oh, because I definitely see, because I am definitely, she is in that number where I definitely am sleeping right next to my phone on a regular basis. And, I don't necessarily feel shame about it. I have, I don't even explain it anymore, because I will say this in all seriousness. I will say this. I think that it kind of is a different day and age where it's not just about addiction, right? Because you have so many more people who are entrepreneurs now. And a part of being an entrepreneur is building your brand. A part of doing that is the fact that you do not have traditional 9 to 5 hours. So that means that, you're literally building your brand around the clock. And because social media is a part of the World Wide Web, that means it's always 8 o'clock somewhere in the world. So if you are trying to connect, people are, whether they're contacting you through instant, the messenger, the inbox, whatever is known on that platform, or they're notifying you, they're on your page, there are times where you may not want to stay out of the loop. So I think that even with that, yes, it needs to be done in moderation, but I think that sometimes entrepreneurship kind of contributes to why people are on as much as they are. And I'm people. So I as much as I am.
Absolutely. And you know what? We want to open up this conversation. This is an interactive world premiere, so we definitely want you putting your comments in. We have another cast member who is joining us in the comments, aka Olivia in the house, Miss Tracy R. Kincaid.
Hello, Miss Olivia.
Thank you for joining. She says, I am an addict. She ain't got no shame in her game by saying that. So, Aretha, talk a little bit about, since Tracy can't be on screen with us, talk a little bit about her contribution to this great production that you've done today. All right, so we might have had Aretha so excited that she probably's blown out her internet. So Tennille, tell us, you worked closely with her and all the cast. Tell us about Tracy and the fact that she did more than just act in this production.
Absolutely.
She
Tracy
sang.
She nailed it. She did a phenomenal job. She was, like you said, not only was she Olivia, who, you know, was a little bit what some would call stalkerish, but she also did the score for the movie. She sang the title song "Social Less," which, little known fact, well, it's not little known now, but Aretha actually wrote the song "Social Less." So Tracy did a great job singing that song. So as you guys were watching the movie and it was coming on, that was Tracy that you heard singing. So she started and ended the movie with that song "Social Less."
Okay, so listen, let's just give a little glimpse of a little sneak about what people are going to see from your character as we go around the room. Tracy has already let us know that Olivia is a stalker, so we'll just leave it at that. But Naya, tell us a little bit about your character in this movie.
Okay, so I'm Shannon. Well, I'm Naya, also known as Shannon, and my character is a little bit defiant. I want to be on my social media, and nobody can tell me not to be on my social media because my followers need to see me. They need to hear from me, and they need to know what's going on. And I guess that does kind of relate to myself in the real world. I'm not always on my social media, but I do keep up with posting because my followers, I feel like I do have to give them something every now and then. So
Just a little something, right? And Brandy is a lot. Brandy is a lot. She's given her boss the business throughout this. But tell us a little bit about your character as Simone.
Well, Simone was actually reprised role from the original short film No Contact Love, and I'm still looking for a man, y'all. So y'all on my time now. So
Oh my God.
yeah, I'm still looking for a man. So the job it's gonna be a surprise. I don't want to give it away.
Okay. Love it. And then production, being a producer has its privileges. And Tennille, you had the privilege as producer to have family on the project. So tell us a little bit about who from your family is also in this production.
Absolutely. My Autumn is in the movie. This was her debut role. And, unfortunately, I feel like we're at the Grammys. Unfortunately, Autumn couldn't be here today. But she's at school. So Autumn is a senior in high school. So she actually is in class right now. So, she gave me the nod to go ahead in her spot. So I'm accepting this award. No. Autumn, she is pretty much just kind of lost and confused. And it's kind of appropriate that she's at school because that kind of ties into her role as Deja on the project.
Well, I am so excited about this project. So I want to ask you, and then we're going to have a little bit more conversation on the other side. But Aretha, what are you hoping that people who watch this film and who link up with the campaign, what are you hoping that they get out of this?
First and foremost, to get a smile out of it, because sometimes we have to laugh at ourselves to realize that, yeah, you know what, this might be a problem. So one, to allow you to put a mirror up to yourself and say, do I relate to any one of these characters? And maybe, I might need to address it. So that's what I'm looking for it to give you a smile and to make you think.
Well, I think is definitely going to do that and more. So we are approaching that moment right now. I want everybody to get their hands together. Make sure you get your snacks. We are about to do the Unstoppable Story Show premiere because the world premiere already happened. They haven't already been watching it. But we're doing the Unstoppable Story Show world premiere of the short movie film directed by and produced by Aretha Tatum and our other producer, Tamil Jackson, of the movie that you've all been waiting for, known as Social Less.
Yes.
Woo! Can't hear it. Can't hear it.
Little technical difficulty there, but we are going to, in the magic of television, we're going to just do this from the beginning. So we're going to start this right on over again, and we're going to get it right this time, y'all. So once again, without further ado, it is the world premiere of Social Less.
I'm still working remotely. And then you know that HR had the nerve enough to call me and tell me I'm going live too much on company time. Yeah, they said I was addicted to social media. Then they suggested that I try a program called Social Less. They must be crazy. Ain't nobody addicted to nothing. Wait a minute, hold on, girl. Ooh. When you want? Wait a minute, when he posted he was single. I'm gonna have to swipe on right on him, girl. I should have been drinking them green tea lattes. That's what I get for going to the bathroom. I missed it. No, I tried the app. The No Contact Love app. I didn't get no matches, girl. I know. Hold on for a minute. I guess I'm back to sliding in the DMs. I'll call you back later, girl. No.
Millions of people struggle with social media addiction. Are you one of them? It's time to make a change. You need to be social less.
I need to be social less. I need to be social less.
Hey, it is an unstoppable day. Welcome, everyone. I want to thank you for joining our Social Less group today. Now, for those of you who are new to the group, we assist people who are struggling with social media addiction. Now, normally I'd like to meet with you in person, but because of this pandemic that we're going through right now, we will be meeting virtually until further notice. Now, I'm looking around and I see a couple of new faces in the group. Who'd like to go first and share?
Wait, what? I thought this was my online history class. Ma, you signed me into the wrong room. There's a bunch of weird people on here.
I'd like to share. My wife and I got into this argument the other day because she says that I am on social media too much. I tried to explain to her that I need to be there in case of emergency. You see, my blood type is rare. I am type O. What if someone's in need of blood transfusion and they put out a post looking for my blood type? I need to make sure I'm available. I could save someone's life. And I don't understand why my wife doesn't get that. So what if I happen to like a few photos of women while looking for emergency posts? What's wrong with that?
Hey guys, it is so great to hear from you. Hi Donna. Hi Greg. You all, you would not believe what I'm doing right now. My dad had the nerve to sign me up for this social media addict group thing or whatever. Like, that is so unnecessary.
Excuse me, Shannon. Are you actually going live right now?
Yes, she is. I'm actually following her right now. Can't believe Shannon's so great. Oh, and she just liked my comment. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh my God, Shannon, is that you? Oh, I'm following you, girl. Look at my earrings. I'm wearing them because you told me to wear them.
Okay. Everyone, turn off your social media right now.
Keep it together, Ken. Keep it together. Remember what you learned in your anger management class, man.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. Hello, my name is Olivia, and I'm really not addicted to social media. I only follow one person, really. My ex-boyfriend, that's it. I mean, I used to follow him as me, but then he blocked me. Just because I made a few comments on a few of his posts about his new girlfriend. I mean, it was just constructive criticism. So, I created a few other profiles just so I could still keep up with him. It's not like I'm stalking him or anything. It's just been really hard and, well, I miss him.
Hi, my name is Dana and I'm a sociaholic. You know it's bad when you have to take your phone to the bathroom with you. I think I have arthritis in my hand from too much scrolling. One time, I told my brother to see what he was up to, and he was in the kitchen. Oh man, I spent so many hours liking and sharing posts. I was sharing posts about people who were supposedly dead. That wasn't even true. One time it was a post about me, and I shared it before I realized they were talking about me. I'm not dead. I need help.
Hi, I'm Simone. The only reason I'm on here is because my job required me to do so. I'll see y'all later.
Well, my name is Deacon Derek, and I got a problem. They say I'm always taking pictures, and I'm always on social media. Well, today, I was supposed to be recording the preacher. 30 to 40 minutes. All I got on film was me hollering, preach, preacher, go ahead, preacher, tell it, preacher. But wasn't no preacher. Now the Lord delivered Daniel from the lion den. He delivered my wife from a running spirit. Surely he can deliver me too. That's all I got to say. I need help.
Thank you, everyone, for sharing. You did an unstoppable job. Now, I believe that each and every one of you has the ability to overcome the need
being connected. I simply just want you now to take the social less pledge. Now repeat after me and say, I will social less.
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 I will not be doing that. Sorry, not sorry, but my audience kind of needs me. But as a matter of fact, you guys can actually join my live. So I'm going to be doing a live later, and I'm going to be talking about my experience here in this meeting today. So, yeah, see you soon.
Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. I need to turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. I need to be social less. I need to be social less. I'm addicted to liking, to loving, to sharing. It's wearing me out. Social less. I need to be social less. I keep checking my DMs from AM to PM. It's got to stop. Social less. I need to be social less. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. I need to turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. I need to turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.
That was awesome.
Yes.
Yay!
Turn it off!
Turn it off, turn it off. Congratulations, everybody. Great job. Kudos, everybody. Yes. And before we go any further, Aretha, I want you to definitely announce the other actors that were a part of this that aren't on screen with us today.
Oh, absolutely. I'd like to give a shout out to Natalie C. Herrera. She was the one that played Dana. Also, Tracy R. Kincaid. She was the one that played the stalker, aka
Olivia.
Yes.
Olivia, yes. And then Joel Garcia, who played Carl. And then there's Hakeem Muhammad, who played Greg. And also shout out Greg, to Anita Poole Jeans, one of the other producers, and Rael Torrey, who did the editing for me, which did a phenomenal job. And I also want to give a shout out to Tracy, because Tracy is the one that's actually singing the Socialist theme song. So she gave us her vocal talents as well for the song.
Absolutely. And yeah, we mentioned that earlier while you were, I think we had lost connection. The world was blowing up, calling you, trying to get you to direct your future films. And so you had to go answer those calls. So definitely we want to thank Tracy for doing that double duty on the movie.
We don't want to forget Charles Hampton, who was Deacon Derek. So let's make sure we remember to.
You know what? Yes, you're right. Deacon Derek, Charles Hampton.
Jesus, deliver him.
I'm telling you, let the church say amen.
Amen.
Amen. And one thing, Terrence, I wanted to point out that the beauty of doing virtual projects is the fact that we have you in Florida, we have the Chicago cast, we have Joel is actually from the Philippines, and Natalie is from California. So, and Charles Hampton, he's from Mississippi. Tennessee, actually. So when you have these projects, I'm able to collaborate with people that live wherever across the globe and come together for one common cause.
And you know what? Let's throw a point out there, because I know you know a number of these people personally, but how some of the actors and actresses you met through social media, right?
Absolutely. Every now and then, when I'm looking for cast members, I like connecting with new people. So I actually use the hashtag. So for Natalie, it was hashtag comedian is the way I found her on social media. And then for Joel, it was hashtag Christian actor. where I found him on social media. So yes, it's always amazing that those hashtags work. Someone like myself may be looking for a cast member, and I will use a hashtag to find you.
And you know what? So let's talk about that, because we said this was more than a comedic film. This was a campaign, and your slogan throughout this campaign has been social less, do more. Let's talk a little bit as we come to the end of this phenomenal event. Let's talk about that hashtag and why that means so much to you today.
Oh, it's very important because often I believe in living on purpose. And in order to walk out your purpose, to find your purpose, even, you need to take that time, that alone time, spend time with God to find out who you are and why you're here. And when you're spending so much time on social media, if it's not work related, it's nice to be social, but if you're not finding out your purpose because you're wasting time on social media, we want to encourage you to social less and do more. And along with the do more, we even give suggestions: pray more, read more, plan more, sleep more. Some people need to sleep more, talk more. There are things that you can do more of and less social media. We're not against social media. We're just saying you need to do it a little less.
I love it. And so I'm gonna put some people on the spot. You're in the virtual hot seat now. So Naya, aka Shannon, you didn't take the pledge. You were like, please, social less. So let's talk about Naya, the person. What do you feel about the phrase social less, do more?
So I appreciate what Aretha just definitely do need to social less, be productive. Now, when I'm on social media, I actually am productive. I post a lot of helpful tips, and then I repost a lot of other helpful tips like sleeping tips, mental health tips. I'm an architecture major, so I'll repost some architecture things for my fellow architecture students. I post a lot of helpful things. I do have a private story now that I post some comedic videos on. But other than that, I think it's really important to actually be doing work in person. And maybe if you want to showcase some of the things that you do, that's perfectly fine. But we, especially my generation, we spend way too much time on social media, going live, just not doing anything, or just like sitting live, just like we are now. And I'm just over here eating food on the camera. And that's all I'm doing for what, 2 hours out of my day, when I could have been reading, I could have been gardening out back, I could have even been studying for school. There's just so many different things that we could be doing right now, and we waste that time on social media.
Brandy, come on, jump on that statement. Yeah, you heard what Naya said, and as we're talking about social less, do more, what's your social media presence, and what do you use it for, and what do you think if you social less you could do more of?
Maybe if I social less, I can find a man.
Woo!
I don't know. But now, yeah, we don't have any events to go to, so I still won't be able to find one. So it doesn't really matter at this point.
Well, you know, when a man finds a good thing and he finds a good woman, you ain't got to do any searching. So just keep on doing what you're doing. You're out there, and the right man, not just a good man, the right good man will find you. I love it. I love it. Tennille, as a parent, as a entrepreneur, as a woman who wears so many hats, including ministry, we realize you use social media for a purpose. But what does the phrase social less, do more mean in your household?
Well, for me, I think we've kind of touched on it. It is understanding what your purpose is, right? So for me, I am always one that is not necessarily literally preaching, but figuratively, I'm always preaching about purpose and making sure that you understand what your purpose is. And so to me, I feel like that so sometimes social media can become a distraction. And so if you are not using it for your, purpose, then it can distract you from what you should be operating in, because there's so many different things. And again, we want to make sure that we're putting out the message that everything on social media isn't bad, right? So you have a lot of positive feeds. You have a lot of, it could be church streams or inspirational speakers that's on. So it's not that we're trying to imply that all of the content is negative content. More so than what we're implying is that if you spend all of your time or a great deal of your time watching whatever it is, then those are hours that's being taken away from you operating in your purpose.
Right. Retha, I saw you shaking your head, so I want you to go on and add to that point.
Yeah, there's nothing to add, period, exclamation mark. We want people to realize that you are important. Your life is important. You're here for a reason. So do not miss the mark because you are entertaining yourself with social media too much.
Absolutely. And I think Brandy said it best, that we should just do everything in moderation. There's a purpose for social media. That's why it was created. But just like the phone, and just like, I carry this mallet around for other purposes. Don't judge me. But it's a tool. And the tool is only as good as the hand who holds it. So you have control over the social media tool. So in addition to the hashtag of social less and do more, we want you to control the scroll.
That's it.
Everything in moderation. Utilize social media for the purpose it was created for in your life, whatever that purpose is, and resist the temptation to become addicted. And I should have shared this at the beginning of the show, but let me share this with you. I think it fits right in right here. It's the unstoppable quote of the day. And the unstoppable quote says, just like using drugs to numb the pain can and does lead to addiction, so does social media. And the author Mandy Hoffman got that right. So again, when you overuse or when you use social media to substitute something else in your life, it has the ability to not only create an illusion in your life, not only to numb the pain in your life, but it has the ability to take over your life. And then you become addicted to it. And like with any addiction, it can lead to destructive and disastrous results. So control the scroll, and you will learn how to social less and do more. You guys, we could talk about this all day, but we got to wrap it up. So let's go around the room. We're going to start with our actresses, then we'll go to our producer, Miss Jackson, and then we'll end with Aretha. Tell us if you've got any upcoming projects going on and how they can reach out to you to learn more about your character or to learn more about the things that you are doing. So let's start with Naya. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm trying to think about what I've got going on. Okay. So I am going into my junior year in the College of Architecture, so I do a lot of posting of architecture related things, my midterms and my big assignments, because those take a lot of time. So I go ahead and post those. I'm a member in the Nation of Islam, so I post a lot of videos of Minister Farrakhan, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan speaking. Wonderful videos. I have my own business, and we'll actually be selling products within the next couple months. It's called eProduce for short, Eternally Embracing Earth. We sell fresh produce, vegetables and fruits, seedlings for those who don't want to start their own gardens from scratch. We have dried herbs, and we also have eggs that we're selling. So you can follow me on Instagram. It's right there, XXNYAHHAYNXX.
Absolutely. You guys make sure you follow her. Her hashtag is right there. And put that information about your business in the comments so that people can reach out to you that way as well. As we swing over to Brandy. Brandy, tell us what's going on in the world of Brandy Love other than that man issue, which is going to resolve itself real soon, I'm sure.
Well, I am resuming Love Link Live, the talk show. It's a brand new Instagram page at Love Link Live. The original page is still on Facebook at Love Link Live. And that's going to be a lot of steamy, juicy, new interviews. I'm also working on a script about autism awareness. So look out for a short film about that. Next month is Autism Awareness Month, and my youngest son is on the spectrum. So if you want to follow me again, Facebook and Instagram is at Love Link Entertainment. The podcast and talk show is at Love Link Live. And if you want to email me at lovelinkentertainment@gmail.com.
I love it. I love it. I love it. We're going to make sure we put those links up there as well. Producer, author, entertainer, preacher, devoted, loving wife, bookstore owner, a mother, friend, sister, all those good things.
Stop it.
And so on and so on and so on. Tennille Jackson, what's going on in your world? Remember, we only got 30 seconds.
Hush. Okay. First of all, I do have to say thank you to Aretha. This is not my first time working with Aretha. I also served as producer with one of her films, See the Light. She also gave me the opportunity to come in front of the camera on her film, The Freedom of Forgiveness, 70 times 7, and then doing this. So I definitely want to thank her. It's because of her I now have some IMDb credits to my name as well. But in terms of things that I have coming up, you guys know that I'm an author as well as a publisher. So we have an anthology that's coming up for Easter. Matter of fact, there's a Fruit of the Spirit journal and book that will be released in time for Easter Sunday. And then I have another book anthology. I teach book camps on Saturdays, and we'll be releasing a project this September. And then, you know, you guys know I'm glad to be a woman. We have an event that's coming up tomorrow night, APS. We have a networking meeting tonight. And so, you know, that's on top of being a mom, as you said. Autumn, who was in the film, she's actually graduating this June. So it's just a lot of stuff that is coming up. I have a huge project that I'm working on for the release of next year, but there's always so much stuff going on. But the most immediate thing is you guys can catch me live at 5 when Tennille Talks Politics. So if you guys want to connect with me, feel free to do so all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. Yeah, she's a social media addict, Clubhouse, and now this new app Stereo at APS, the letter N International, APS International. You can connect with me on all of those platforms.
Wow. Do you still have your website, weareaps.com?
I do. It is under construction right now, but what they can go to that's live is allinspiringcoach.com. So www.aweinspiringcoach.com, allinspiringcoach.com.
I love it. So make sure you also put that in the comments so people can connect with you. And last but certainly not least, we've got the director, the producer, the visionary, Miss Respect herself, Aretha Tatum. Tell them how they can connect with you and all of your projects that we know you got in the hopper going on.
No, I am so excited about Socialist and the Socialist Campaign, but you can always check out some of my films or my sermon in under 60 on the Miss Respect Speaks Aretha Tatum YouTube channel. There you can get inspired and laugh. I like to create and ignite joy. On Instagram, I am at Miss Respect 1, the number 1. On Facebook, it is Miss Respect Speaks, or just Aretha Tatum on Facebook, and you can connect with me there. I also want to mention I'm actually stepping all over my projects because Socialist just released today. Passover actually starts tomorrow, and I have another film that's inspirational, faith-based about the power of prayer. Passover is going to be released for Passover officially, and it is timely because of the fact that it deals with a workplace shooting, and unfortunately we're still dealing with these issues right now, and to encourage people that prayer is a powerful weapon. So always check out my YouTube channel for my latest release.
Wow. You know what, compared to y'all, I ain't doing nothing. So you know. Oh my God. I hope you guys had your pen and your paper and you caught all of that, because they are all doing fabulous things in their own right. Definitely, we want you to check out the movie Social Less. It is live now. You can go to the YouTube channel that's on the screen right now. Early, often, send your friends, send your family, send your mama, your grandmama, your granddaddy, your grandpappy, your uncle. He ain't doing nothing anyway. He's still on lockdown in Las Vegas. Send everybody you know over to this film. We want it just like a movie premiere, just like it's Friday. We want it to blow up, and we want to come back Monday saying that we were on 5 million screens.
That's right.
Less. No matter if the screen is this big or this big, we want you guys to check out this movie and be a part of the campaign. So, Aretha, is there a way, if they want to be a part of the continuing conversation, how should they reach out to you specifically about that?
Actually, the Socialist Facebook page, Socialist Movie Facebook page. We want to continue the conversation, and we may pop up with a question of the day at some point again, to keep people reminded that, hey, do I need to monitor my activity on social media?
Absolutely. Well, thank you again for allowing me to be a part of this project, allowing me to showcase you guys on the Unstoppable Story Show. Real quickly, I want you guys to look out for me because we are doing great things in April. April is my birthday month. Woohoo! So, the first week in April, I'm going to be on the cover of NGS magazine. It's an online magazine, and we're going to be talking about You Are Able. ABLE. As long as you have action, belief, you learn from your life lessons, and you expect success, you are able to do whatever it is you want to do. So check out that article. And again, you know what? Send me your comments, good or bad, good or constructive. Let me be clear, good or constructive, because I will block you. Social media lets me do that. Good or constructive about not only my acting debut, let me go get my IMDb credits too, but also what you thought about the movie as well as the campaign. We know it's going to change lives. We know it has already changed lives. So remember to hashtag control the scroll and to do more while you social less. It's been a great show, you guys. I am Terrence, the Unstoppable Coach Leffridge. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Unstoppable Story Show, where we talk to ordinary people with unstoppable stories. And as always, wherever you are in the world today, you know what I say. Don't just make it a great day. Learn how to social less and do more and make it an unstoppable day.
Bye.
Take care, guys.
See y'all later.
Bye.